Good morning, T Tribe. Good morning, Courtney. Happy
Good morning,
Tequila
Alex.
Tuesday.
Happy
How
Tequila
you doing?
Tuesday. Alex, I'm doing good. I actually have those shot glasses downstairs in my kitchen, like the double shot ones
Aren't
in
they
the
the
colors. I have the same exact ones, but I'm rolling with
aren't
Batman today.
oh I love it. Aren't they the best? Because you can have
Yes,
one
sometimes
for
one shot is
every
just
mood.
not enough. Yes, like when I'm feeling like maybe I'll use the yellow to like zip up my day, and when I'm feeling sassy and very then maybe I'll use the red. Did y'all hear that? That screech? That's my life.
Well, I know you and I definitely need some tequila today. There's a lot of breaking news. I don't know if you heard, Courtney. I know you're a huge Real Housewives of Atlanta fan. There's some breaking news this morning that we're going to get
There's some
into.
good.
Yes,
It's
big
some beautiful
news.
news. It's the news that we deserved.
Yes. And then, of course, the Car Jenners are traveling again, and people are not happy. So we're gonna need some tequila for these stories. But how is the T Tribe doing? Let us know what's going on.
I see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Now, 901 Erica thought it was What Wesley Say Wednesday, and I saw that she finally realized that it was Tequila Tuesday. What's going on, 901 Erica? Shout out to everyone that woke up today and maybe your mind was just like a little bit frazzled. Like sometimes I wake up and my mind is just like doing backflips, like thinking about everything that I was thinking about before I went to sleep. But then I wake up and I'm just kind of like, I'm frazzled, but I gotta shake it off because I gotta get ready for the T Tribe. Do you have those mornings sometimes, Alex, where you gotta shake it off like Taylor?
100%. I think, especially when we're all working from home and this quarantine, it gets to you. And you know what? I get it because I don't know what day it is either. All I know is that I bring my tequila and we show up and we spill the tea, right, Courtney?
Yes, ma'am. Listen, we're gonna spill the tea, we're gonna sip this tequila, and we're gonna get into all of this wonderful news that we're about to dive into. That Real Housewives news, Alex, I'm ready. I'm so ready. This is the day I've
Right?
been waiting for forever.
Well, you know what else I'm ready for, Courtney? I think we
What
need
you ready for, girl?
5, 6, 7.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea ya. And we see ya, Miss Mika. Go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Tuesday to Mika. It's always nice to meet ya. Hey Mika.
Hey, Mika, happy Tuesday. Kay Richard says, Happy Tequila Tuesday, Courtney and Alex. Happy Tequila
Hey
Tuesday
Kay,
to you.
I see
Courtney,
y'all.
okay,
Keep it good. Oh yeah, right now had to wake up and use Visine. Now that's a hard night. Now Keisha, your eyes might be a little dry, but a little Visine will clear up that redness. You'll be able to blink, 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 just like normal again. So my heart is going out to you. Hope you can rise and shine with the rest of us.
yes, because we have a lot to talk about. Of course, we mentioned the Real Housewives of Atlanta news, but then we're going to go into some award show updates. We got VidCon, the Oscars, BET Awards nominations were announced. Then we're going to get into your girl Nicki and some rumors about. I know there's been a lot of talk that maybe she's pregnant, but we may have had a confirmation. So we're going to get into
Mm.
that. Then we're going to get into our girl Ari has new music. And then Jordan Woods. You know, we wanted our Jordan Woods updates. Well, Courtney, we have an
Yeah.
update.
What's going on with? Well, you can't tell me right now, but listen, I'm ready for all of the Jordan Woods updates. There was a point on this show, Alex, where whenever we brought up Jordan Woods, it would be like, "Well, are we out of the woods yet?" This time, I'm sprinting directly into the woods. Jordan, all the Woods Warriors, we're going into the woods. Come on, y'all.
Oh, Jordan is definitely out of the woods. She even has a vehicle to prove it. And we'll tell you
Oh,
all about it. And then we're going to get into some couples therapy. There's some confirmations. There's some still questions about Courtney and Scott. People just can't stop talking about them. And then we'll get into, of course, our Car Jenner tea time. They're all in Wyoming on Kim and Kanye's ranch. Well,
Mm.
all the signs point to that. So we're going to definitely break that down. And then we'll close it out with why you guys all, Nicki and YouTube, refusing to recognize their YouTube record. So there's a lot of drama behind it, and we're going to touch on that. So stay with us till the end of the show, Tea Tribe, because we got a lot of tea to spill today.
Alex, I have a question before we jump right on into it, because I see a comment from All Once. And All Once is saying that word on the street is TanaCon 2 is in the works, and you ain't hearing from me. Now that's some tea. You know what TanaCon was, girl? You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Listen, y'all, if you are wondering what a TanaCon is, there's a creator by the name of Tana Mojo, and she tried to sort of have like a convention surrounding her and all of our favorite YouTube creators, and it was a disaster, and people got hurt and burned out in the sun. Meanwhile, darling, I was across the street getting ready for my VidCon panel because I was invited. However,
Yes!
I'm not too excited about a TanaCon 2. I will say that, just to be honest and transparent. It doesn't sound like the safest option, and there are some other things that have recently come to light about Tana Mojo by another creator that I don't know. They might damage the plans of a TanaCon 2, depending. So, I do want to say that. That's how I feel about TanaCon 2.
Ooh.
Shout out to All Ones for bringing that up, because I didn't know that.
Oh my God, Courtney, I love when you spill tea like that out of nowhere. I'm curious to see what happens with that. I actually interviewed Tana at the People's Choice Awards because she was nominated. And, the girl, I know you don't love her, but she is pretty charming in person. So I see why she's grown so much and has that appeal. But I also know that, a lot of people don't like her. And so I'm interested to see what happens with that for sure.
For the record, Alex, if you have ever interviewed Tana and she's ever given you any pinch of, oh my God, baby, I love you so much. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're literally my everything. I live for you. Oh my God, you guys, do you know about Alex? Oh, she's everything to me. She's so stellar. Can you look at her hair? She literally does that to everybody. But shout out to her though, because I will.
Exactly what happened.
Mojo, and there have been many. Like I don't even want to get into when I was at New Year's Eve and what she did there, y'all. That's a story time for another day. But every time I have been in her company, she's always positive. She's never like,
yes, the girl. 100%. That's literally exactly what happened, Courtney. So I hear you, and I'm happy that you kind of shared that with me, because everyone I've spoken to that has interviewed her always has positive things to say. And I know that you feel so strongly about things that have come up in the past, which I completely understand. But it's like so interesting to hear that may not be so genuine. So. I love you, Courtney. I love you. Just like shut it down, and you're like, actually, Alex, this is who Tana Mojo is, and you're gonna listen to me, and I am gonna listen to you, because Courtney, I listen to everything you say because I completely trust you. I've known you for a week and a half.
I'm gonna let you know, Alex. Don't be acting thinking like Tana is real sweet and she's giving you the same deal she give everybody else. Now, y'all, I done met Tana Mojo like 8 or 9 times, and Tana still don't remember my name. She acts as though she recognizes me, but I have publicly tested her, where she's come up, oh my God, baby, it's so good to see you. Oh, how have you been? And I stopped her in her tracks, Alex, and I said, stop, Tana, what's my name? And I took the badge. When I asked her my name, I took the badge and I hid it behind myself, and she didn't know, y'all. And this woman had known me like a year and a half. We're not gonna get into it. That's a whole different episode, Alex. It might be time to pour the tea, girl.
That is a whole different episode. I think on that note, Courtney, it is time to pour that tea. Let's pour it up, because we already kicked it off hot. So let's get started, right?
Yes, go on. Let's get that OMT.
Okay, Tea Tribe, as we mentioned earlier, there was some breaking news this morning about 30 minutes before we went live with the morning tea. Eva Marcille has quit the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, the story is still developing, But after 3 seasons of the show, she announced this morning on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show that she has quit the show. Now, as you guys know, she joined the show in 2017 as a friend of Nene, as they always kind of transition a new face on the show, but she was promoted to a full-time housewife in season 11. So let me read her full statement right here. She says, quote, "I appreciate the bond of friendship that I've made with my castmates and strong personal relationships I have with numerous executives and producers of Bravo. I am thankful for the opportunity I was provided. However, after speaking with my family and representatives, I believe that what I hope to accomplish for the culture and community will be better served by focusing on other opportunities. I look forward to serving the community on Ricky Smiley Morning Show and finding other ways to be a voice during this transformational time during our country for people of color." It was a long one. Now, Kourtney, I have to say that, I'm going to be completely honest and candid. I haven't watched Real Housewives of Atlanta since season 3. So I am not the voice to speak on this. So I'm going to throw it to you and get your thoughts and the Tea Tribe of how you feel about this. I know there was some rumors that Nene was maybe not returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's also been talk for season 13 that some OGs may be coming back, like Kim and Phaedra. So I gotta know, what do you agree with this? Do you think this is a good thing? Tell me.
Alex, Eva leaving is probably the best decision this franchise has made in a very long time. Although I love Eva, I've thoroughly enjoyed her on America's Next Top Model and other reality shows she's been on. I did feel as though she wasn't exactly the right fit for this particular show. In my opinion, there are other franchises underneath the Housewives umbrella that did casting perfect, right? So Real Housewives of Potomac, it started off sort of one way, and then they reshuffled the cast, and what they did was they added 2 new women. It was Candace and Monique, I think. Sorry if I get their names wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Candace and Monique. And what that did was, Alex, it revitalized the show. And I think that the same thing needs to happen on Atlanta. Remove Eva. Let's just say because we know I love her, if Cynthia Bailey gets married to Mike Hill and decides to move to LA, and I feel like that's a season away, then we can wrap up her story and bring in 2 new women. Marlo Hampton, y'all already know, when we had the beautiful Miss Marlo the Mogul Hampton here for an interview, I was very passionate about Marlo receiving a peach. I feel like there's been a lot of growth in her story from day one till now, and I feel like that's worth exploring. I say bring Marlo back. If y'all really want to set the girls on fire, we got to have Phaedra back, and I feel like if y'all really just are looking for anybody, and this is no shade because I love her, she's an icon and OG, then we can go with Sheree. But Eva leaving is great. It just leaves more room for better, interesting stories because right now, Atlanta, they're feeding me, but I'm still a little bit hungry afterwards. Alex, before we continue, may I read the super chat real quick because we have one and I missed it.
100%. Yes.
We got Night Runner, the Tillamook Queen, and she's saying, "Morning, any comment on Mika Stauffer?" Who's Mika Stauffer? Y'all know Mika Stauffer? Who's that?
Is that Mika? Is that our Mika?
That ain't our Mika. Our Mika is M-E-K-A. This is M-Y-K-A Stauffer. To answer your question, Night Runner, I don't even know who Mika Stauffer is. So we ain't got no news. 901 Erica is saying that Lauren Love is Blind should join the cast. Have you seen Love is Blind, Alex?
Love is Blind, Courtney. I have seen Love is Blind, and I'm obsessed with Love is Blind, and I'm obsessed with Lauren. So I would love that addition. Amanda Coulter said, "Never get to watch live. Wow, wish you could see this, Courtney. I'd love a shout out from yourself and Alex." Shout out, Amanda. Thanks for joining us live.
Good morning to Amanda, and we can, not can't, we can stand ya, so welcome, and we're glad that you made it live. Hey, good morning.
Oh, okay. The chat is saying Mika Stauffer rehomed her adopted child from China. Remember that story? Did you
I remember that story. I did not keep up with that story because I personally stamped her and the whole family as awful. So, is there an update that I should know about, Alex? How do you feel about that particular situation?
I mean, I agree with you. I saw that story and wanted nothing to do with it. I think that it was completely horrible and no one should ever do that to a child. And so I want nothing to do with her as well.
Yeah, that I didn't like that situation, Alex. It made me feel a little unsettled.
No.
Every child needs love, no matter the situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely. Well, let's move on to some other updates. We got a lot of award show updates and some convention updates. I'm going to kick it off with VidCon. Launches
Hmm.
VidCon Now, the online series. So, VidCon, of course, its annual convention was supposed to be this week, but was canceled due to COVID-19. So, in place of the in person convention, VidCon is launching a weekly programming series for free. Let me add that will include virtual concerts and performances, panel discussions, Q&As, online meet and greets, and other interactive events. Of course, people know. I know you mentioned you were on a VidCon panel, which is amazing. I've been to VidCon myself, so I know, it's a lot about kind of the in-person thing. However, a lot of these creators do come from the virtual YouTube world. So I think that this will work. We may not get that same kind of face-to-face connection, but I'm excited to kind of see what they do with this. Do you think that this will be good, Courtney, or do you like the in-person kind of convention energy?
Listen, Alex, I'm T Tribe. Y'all know how I am, but Alex, I'm a person that is very extroverted when the lights are on, but when the lights are off, I'm very to myself. So I save all of my extrovertedness literally for this show, VidCon, and Playlist Live. So the fact that like I'm not
Oh,
gonna get to see like all six of my viewers in public and hug them and take pictures and like Alex, I'm not like the meet and greet girl. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm not like a high and by. I'm like oh y'all, there's a group of 20 of us. Let's go to Chili's. Like I've done that before. Like I'm like let's sit down in the hallway. Like tell me about your story, girl. Let's see them grades. Get the report card out. I want to meet your mom. Like moms bring me food. Like it's an experience. It's a thing. So it's a
right.
little watered for me, but I do support VidCon because there are kids that have been saving up to fly for this. You know what I mean? And they're losing that opportunity. So if they're able to get some sort of essence of what VidCon is, then I can support it. You know?
Yeah, yeah, no, I completely agree. I think that it does have the potential to be successful, like I mentioned, because the creators are very comfortable kind of speaking in their own room, at home, to a camera, and all of that. But I do feel that kind of in person energy may be lost, and it's kind of a bummer that that's what's going on right now. But a lot of, a lot of these conventions and award shows have been moved virtually, and we'll get into the
Yeah.
next one right now, the Oscars. Um, the 2021 Oscars will go on, just not on February 28th. It has been postponed 2 months to April 25th, 2021. So the Academy has not yet addressed whether it will be in person or virtual. So that's something
Mm.
that I'll be interested to kind of see what happens. I assume it'll go virtual, as most of them are, as we just mentioned, VidCon. And so there was a statement made by the Academy president, David Rubin, and the CEO, Don Hudson. It says, for over a century, movies have played an important role in comforting, inspiring, and entertaining us during the darkest of times. They certainly have this year. Our hope in extending the eligibility period and our awards date is to pro and depth the flexibility filmmakers need to finish and release their films without being penalized for something they control. Now, Courtney, movie theaters were closed in March. Cannes and Tribeca were canceled. So I really like that they're kind of giving everyone this extension, the people that are involved that have worked so hard for their movies to be seen and recognized. So I really, really like that they're postponing it. But only 2 months. I don't know what that's going to do. But I do think that this is a positive thing that it's been postponed. But I'm interested to see whether it'll be in person or virtual.
I mean, it should be virtual, like VidCon.
Yeah.
The biggest reason why, Alex, is because people fly. Like VidCon, like as bad as I want to meet everyone, like I can't risk the kids flying in just to meet little old raggedy me. Same thing with the Oscars. I would never want any of our favorite actors, actresses, designers, hairstylists, maybe, to fly in and be sick. So I hope that it is virtual.
Yeah, I completely agree. What Wesley say today, if Oscars go virtual, you best believe that another La La Land Moonlight shenanigan will happen.
Yeah.
That,
That's the another
yeah, you
lie.
sip that tea, Courtney. We hope that doesn't happen. All right, that was terrible.
That is good that they're extending
Good
the
one, Wesley.
eligibility period, though, because there is a lot of things going on, and I'm sure that people need to like tighten up loose ends, right, with their films in order
Yeah,
to get them done. So that's a good thing.
totally. I know. Susie, Courtney, I love how real and opinionated he is. Aw, I agree,
Thank you,
Susie.
Susie.
Well, so Courtney, before I move on, so will you participate in VidCon as well in the virtual kind of aspect of it? No.
No. So here's the thing. I'm not popular, Alex. I am.
Oh,
I feel
yes,
like
you are. Don't
unfortunately,
sell yourself short.
no, it's not that. I'm telling you how the brands look at me as a creator. They look at me as a fountain of knowledge because I've had a YouTube channel for 12 years. So when it comes time to teach the newer creators, or when you want to talk about diversity or gay stuff or how to be yourself online, that's when VidCon or like Playlist Live will reach out. But it's not like Courtney's on like the when you go on VidCon.com and you click who's coming, it's not like I'm up there, Courtney Revolution from Hollyscoop in the morning tea, and I'm cheesing up there and people are like in line for a meet and greet. No. If you come to VidCon, you know where you can find me, and that is at Ricky Dillon's meet and greet, giving y'all high fives, kikiing with y'all on the side. Because that's my
I
sis.
love Courtney, I gotta hear your craziest experience, either meeting a creator or something. Tell something that we may not know about VidCon. Give us the inside scoop.
Something that y'all might
And
not know about VidCon is, your faves like to drink, and they like to drink a lot, and they like to act crazy. And for a lot of the younger ones, I question where your mamas are. And I want to say, Alex, something that's very important that I feel like the audience might not realize. A lot of the popular creators are a lot more nicer, open, and inviting than the smaller creators. That's the truth.
I hear you. T Tribe, let us know if you've been to VidCon. Let us know in the chat what's going on. If you've had a crazy experience, are you happy about this virtual kind of new VidCon now? Are you sad? Let us know. Moving
Let
on
us
to
know if that's something that
other,
you guys are going to tune into.
definitely. But moving on from that, BET Awards, the nominations were announced. So the show will broadcast virtually on June 28th. Amanda Seales will host the show. She's hilarious. If you guys don't know who Amanda Seales is, she's a comedian, and I absolutely love her. It's the 20th anniversary and the 40th anniversary of the network. So it will air live on CBS for the very first time, which is super exciting, and all the other Viacom networks it normally airs on. Now get this. Drake leads the pack with 6 noms. Then newcomers like Meg The Stallion and Roddy Ricch score 5 noms. And both of these singers have really blown up on TikTok with Savage and all of these new
Mhm.
songs. So it's kind of nice to see them recognized, because I know in the TikTok world, they're killing it. So that's exciting for them.
Random, Alex,
Yeah.
real quick, I just want to say I love Amanda Seales, because I feel like a lot of the things that she says when I see her on a platform are things that I would say on my own platform. And I know that some
Yeah.
people might look at it as problematic, but I just want to bring it to the light that Amanda Seales brings up a lot of uncomfortable topics, because they need to be brought up. Just wanted to say that.
100%. 100%. I agree. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what she does with the show, and if she will kind of teeter on that same perspective, or if she'll just, what her jokes will kind of be like.
I'm curious. I do want to say, Alex, that this is Megan Thee Stallion's year. I need her to win all the awards. I feel like she's worked
Yes.
probably the hardest, and I feel like she's done really well with like evading drama. There are lots of things to like about Megan Thee Stallion. I love how she handles being in the news. I love the music, and I see a lot of potential in her. So I'm ready. Megan, and she better wear something cute. Wear another one of them purple rainbow wigs like you was wearing in WeHo over the weekend, girl. Yes, we want to see you look real
Yes.
good.
Definitely. I want to see her win as well. Totally. But some other, some of the big people, Beyonce, your girl Nicki, Cardi B, Lizzo, Kehlani, all scored noms as well. And get this, Courtney, Blue Ivy Carter got her first nomination for Brown Skin Girl, of course, by Beyonce, featuring Blue Ivy, Wizkid, and St. John. So Blue Ivy is a BET nom. How does that feel?
See, she needs to win that award, Miss Blue Ivy, because she's running the show. Give that young lady her flowers. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Miss Blue. Buying art, getting nominated for awards, prodigy type things. Yes.
Alonce 102 says, yes, Blue.
Me.
Yeah.
Shout out Blue Ivy.
So excited. Shout out to Blue Ivy. I mean, she deserves it 100%. But let's talk about Nicki, because we got to talk about her every day, because Courtney, you stan her and I stan her, and I think she's awesome. But there's been a lot of Nicki news lately, and the latest is this. Some people are saying that her stylist Benji may have confirmed that she's pregnant. So after Nicki shared a photo from set of Trollz where she's covering her stomach in the picture. I don't know if you've seen this, Courtney, or any of the T Tribe. She's kind of covering her stomach. And shortly after, her stylist Benji posted on his Instagram stories 2 photos that might be a future costume of Nicki's, and one is a pregnant leather costume, and it looks exactly like something Nicki would wear. So, do you think she's pregnant, Courtney?
Honestly, Alex, I'm not sure. However, I'm concerned if Benji is still followed on social media after that.
Yeah, right?
That's what I want to know.
If Nicki approves of this.
Barbs, if there are any Barbs that's watching this right now, can y'all go on Benji's Instagram and just double check and see if Nicki is following him still? Because if Nicki didn't come out and make no pregnancy announcement, I could never imagine why a stylist would be putting out no maternity costume on Instagram. Because if I were her, I would be sick. I would be livid if that happened. You get what I'm saying? Yikes for Benji. I hope Benji still got a job, girl. No shade to him. I mean, he might not have even thought nothing of it, girl. You never know. But yikes. Ooh.
I mean, yeah, yikes is right. So, I don't know if he thought about this before he posted it or he did this on purpose, but it'll be interesting to see how Nicki kind of handles this, because, of course, always the mother should confirm whether she's pregnant or not her stylist. So I don't like this style, but he may not have a job anymore, Courtney.
My thing is this, Alex, right? The reason why I'm asking about Benji having a job is because Nicki switched management recently. She used to my knowledge, work with G. Robertson and that camp, and that's finished. And now she's working with Irving, and we love Irving. Irving is making sure, oh my God, Alex, we love Daddy Irving Azoff. He is making sure videos are on time. He's making sure the merch is updated. It's rolling out exactly how it's rolling. It's on time. Nicki tweeted about the Trollz music video last week, Alex, and you'll never, if you're not a Nicki Minaj stan, you won't get this, but she was early. She was early to tweet. Yeah. The video wasn't even ready, Alex. So I feel like if Nicki Minaj is pregnant, speculation, not confirmation, I imagine her and Irving Azoff have a spectacular official pregnancy announcement that she would not want to be spoiled by a stylist that she knows all of her fans follow. So I wonder if Benji still has a job today. Let's find the Barbs.
That'll be tomorrow's tea. But if you
Sure.
haven't seen that photo, T Tribe, Google it, check it out. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Nicki's pregnant? Do you think Benji should be fired if Nicki is not pregnant or hasn't chosen to confirm it yet? We got to know the tea.
Can I tell you why I'm not being like Nicki is pregnant or Nicki is not? So
Yeah.
a while ago, Alex, I don't know if you remember, there was this photo of Rihanna, and I swore
Yes.
Rihanna was pregnant. I was like, oh my God, baby Fenty is here. I'm so excited. And Rihanna was like, no, y'all, I'm just eating. And then she put up the Instagram video of her walking by. So I learned my lesson. I ain't gonna be out here just because somebody got a little belly talking about they pregnant and maybe they was just eating some extra hot Cheetos. I'm trying to be respectful to the women. So we gonna have to see, y'all. We gonna have to see.
Brittany Harrington says in the chat, I would love a baby Barb's. I think we all would love a baby Barb's. But
It would make me so
if it's
happy, I
not
think.
confirmed, oh, I know. You know, she's so happy in her relationship right now. And I think a baby only, it makes it harder, but it makes it, love is love. And it's important for everyone to kind of, you know, experience that if that's what they choose. And so
Yeah,
we'll have to wait to see.
I'm excited
But
regardless.
let's
If she's
talk,
pregnant,
let's,
I'm gonna be the first one with a crib.
oh, I know you will, Courtney. But let's talk about Ariana because Ariana Grande just registered a new song titled My Hair on some online databases for copyright. So she co-wrote this song with the same collaborators who worked with on her fifth studio album, Thank You Next. And people are saying it's a little ironic that it's titled My Hair because her hair is rarely seen down due to her signature ponytail extension. So fans are kind of, you know, talking about the title of the song. But one, excited for Ariana to have new music. Of course, she just had the song Rain on Me, the collab with Lady Gaga that has been killing it. But I'm excited for her to have kind of a solo track. What do you think of this title, number one? Are you excited for Ariana's new music?
I'm always excited for Ariana's new music. Let me tell you that. Ariana is one of the
Yeah.
few artists that I feel like she doesn't have one bad album. I know people will say Sweetener is her worst album, Alex, but surprise, Sweetener
Yeah.
is my favorite Ariana album, so y'all could be mad. I think
Yeah.
that maybe Ariana has reached the stage in her career where she's like over. Maybe she is over people nitpicking over her ponytail, and maybe she wants to write a song about being liberated from the ponytail. Lady Gaga sort of has like a song. Speaking of my hair, Lady Gaga has a song called Hair, and she's like, I'm as free as my hair, and that's where my mind goes with Ariana. Maybe she's writing
Yeah.
something cool like that,
Like
because that
female
song's a hit.
empowerment vibes.
Yeah, because Ariana
Yeah,
would
I
still be
hear you.
Ariana without the ponytail. I just think that it's something easy she can always like access. Like, you know it's Ariana when you see the ponytail, but how surprised and happy were we when she didn't have the ponytail in the Rain on Me video? You watch the reactions and people are like, "Oh my God, is
Right.
she with the ponytail?" And I'm like, "It's just hair," you know?
So maybe this is a new age of Ariana. Maybe she's letting her hair down, no pun
Mm,
intended, and really owning her hair.
yeah.
901 Erica says in the chat, I wish someone would tell her that her hairline needs a break just like JoJo. I understand that. You know, as a female, our hairline does need a break. And if you wear your hair up a little too long, you can start to see some thinning. Definitely happened to me. I was a dancer growing up, always had my hair in like a slick bun. So I get it.
Mhm.
Ariana, give your hair a break.
But
You're
once
going to
you
regret that
got
when you get older.
Yo, we already know Ariana don't care about hair. That's the thing, right? Ariana
Right.
don't care about hair. She dyed her hair Hawaiian punch for Victoria's 50,000 times, and then all the hair broke off, and that's why she was in the ponytail in the first place, she told us. At the end of the day,
Right.
Ariana's so rich, and so is JoJo Siwa, just to piggyback off of that. They're so rich, Alex and 901 Erica, that they could buy new hairlines. So I wouldn't care if I was either of them. I'm a millionaire. Girl, going. Jeffree Star showed us all. You rip the skin off the back of your head, girl, and plant it somewhere else, and the hair grows out. So you buy
Yeah.
a hairline, Ariana.
Well, Courtney, I want to get to Karina's comment in the chat. She said, so I found the right Instagram. Nicki isn't following it. back to our Nicki story. So Nicki isn't following Benji. She was very curious. We were curious too. Thank you for that. Kourtney, sip that tea on that
Wait,
note.
Alex, have you seen the video on it's like this viral video, and y'all please tell me if you've seen it. And it's unfortunate, but the video is funny and it made me feel good. It's this woman, and she's a black woman, and she's being arrested, unfortunately. But she's like, she's got her hands around her back, and she's got a cop next to her. She's like, "You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job." And that's exactly how I feel about Benji right now. You about to lose your job, Miss Benji. You about to lose your job. Wow. There it is, y'all. Thank you, Karina, for finding that for us. That's a mess.
Yes, thank you. Oh, well, we'll have to definitely stay tuned for that update. Watch me show up tomorrow and it's like Nicki Minaj's stylist is no longer her stylist.
And he did good looks, Alex. It's sad, but sometimes you gotta keep it cute or put it on mute.
Yeah, 100%. Keep it cute or put it on mute. I love that, Kourtney. That's gonna be my new motto. So, okay, now we got to get into Jordyn Woods, because I know last week you and I were talking about Jordyn and we wanted a little update. The Tea Tribe wanted an update on kind of where Jordyn stands. She's been a little quiet in the past few weeks. Well, we have an update, and the update is a social media update on Instagram. Jordyn posted a new whip. She posted a $200,000 Bentley GT coupe, and she captioned the post, "I might have to pull up on ya. JK, I'm scared of the virus." So just like you, Kourtney, Jordyn is not leaving her house no matter what. But she does have a brand new car. And then I have to mention that the following day, Kourtney, she posted herself on the cover of Shein magazine, and the text below her reads, quote, "Jordyn Woods on evolution and redefining success on her own terms." So she seems like she's doing really well. She is out of the woods with the Bentley, out of the woods, driving out of the woods, literally. And she has a new car. She has a new magazine cover. And Jordyn Woods is back, and she's redefining her own success on her own terms.
This is good news. I think that myself and a lot of people wanted her to just hit the ground running with everything, and maybe that's not the journey for her. If buying a car and staying home is what makes her happy, girl, she's got the money to blow. I'm not mad at her. I just want to see her do something when it's safe. Who knows what Jordyn would be up to or could be up to if we could all leave the house. I just want more for her. And if right now a Bentley is more for her, girl, I go off.
Yes, 100%. But I just wanted to definitely tell you that update, because, I mean, not that it's this massive update of her buying a car, because as we know, money doesn't always bring you happiness, but at least, she is showing that she's doing okay, however she wants to do it. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Miss Jordyn Woods. She ain't causing no issues or no problems, and she's not smearing Kylie's name or saying that Chloe's head is shaped like a lunchbox or anything like that. But I guess that's what we're here for. To do it for her.
Yeah.
Don't worry, girl.
Well, you know what, Kourtney? There may also be a little NDA going on. The speculation, not confirmation, of course, but a lot of people that are involved with the Kardashian family have to sign an NDA. So she may not be speaking because she literally legally can't, but we don't know. But I also think that she's, tried to be the bigger person. And at the end of the day, like, these two girls were like sisters, best friends. And at her core, I think that she, of course, probably misses her sister, her best friend, Kylie. And while, some don't necessarily agree with what happened, or, we don't have to get into that again, but I'm sure she misses Kylie. Who wouldn't? You know what I mean?
Would you sign an NDA to be friends with Kylie if you met her on the off chance? Like, say you met her. No, I really am curious, Alex. Say you met Kylie at a baby shower. A really good Judy of yours had a baby shower. You show up with your gift and you meet Kylie, and you're like, girl, I don't care. We talk about them every day, whatever. And Kylie seems to be very interested in you. She enjoys how well spoken and fun you are. You hit it off about tequila and the blue and white bottle, girl. Who knows? If Kylie invites you to lunch, let's just say, she's like, girl, come with me to Bootsy Bellows this night, whatever. And she's like, before you show up, before we go inside, do you mind signing this? I have everyone that's involved with me sign it. It's really not a big deal. I have a lot at stake. I can't have you talking about me, especially with what you do. Would you pursue a friendship with Kylie? Would you go behind the gates, girl?
Well, just who I am as a person and as a friend, I don't talk about people like that behind their back. That's just who I am. I'm not about that. So, I probably would, because at the end of the day, like, we have to remember, these celebrities that we talk about, they are human and they want their own privacy just as much as we want their own privacy. So if I can go and hang out with her and have a good time and we can just have a great night and it could be a great story, but I can't really talk about it, I think that I think people deserve their privacy. So maybe I would. Would you, Courtney?
Alice, not without a second thought. She'd be like, where we going, girl? Do you like black people for real? Take me to the all-white library. Can I have me Kanye's North? Kim, are you really going through some issues? Girl, y'all need a nanny? Chris, I got some business ideas. Girl, let's get it cracking. We getting the real bad. Corey, move over, because I'm in the house. Ooh, we'll be ready. I'm just saying. It ain't no question for me, because we getting the bag. We getting the bag, and the only person I need to tell about it is my mama on the phone. Not even on the phone, in person, because they might tap the phone, girl.
All right, Kylie, you hear us? We're ready. We're ready to sign the NDAs. We're ready to hang out. Take us to Bootsy Bellows. We're getting a brand deal with Chris. We got it. Okay. Well, let's get into our next topic of the day, our celebrities that are couples, our couple therapy, to be exact. We have some common. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are definitely an item. So Machine Gun Kelly cryptically confirmed the news with his own song lyrics on Twitter. He captioned it, quote, "I'm calling you girlfriend, what the life imitated are on that one, a knife and a heart emoji." So rumors started swirling back in May when they were seen on a coffee date. Around that time, Megan Fox and her husband, Brian Austin Green, took off their rings. And then Megan was in this video, this steamy video, and they nearly kissed in the video. It caused a bunch of rumors. And then on that was May 20th that MGK dropped the music video for Blood Valentine. Megan is featured in this. So they confirmed it. Now, Megan is 4 years older. I think it's 4 years older than Machine Gun Kelly. So what do you think about this relationship? I don't know about, I know that Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox have been on and off for so long. I don't know. I think Megan Fox is stunning. I absolutely think she's gorgeous. And I like MGK, but it's kind of random. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it, Courtney?
All I want to say is, if you've been watching the morning tea, you better put them crystal balls in that chat, because I said this, Alex, like a few weeks ago when this happened. Because just to get you caught up to speed, girl. So I used to work at this coffee place that MGK used to frequent all of the time. So I was speculating that when the news came out, I was like, well, Kel's probably brought Megan to my old job because, girl, we make the best cold brew, girl. So I was not surprised at all. And y'all, they came out and they was like, oh, they're not really dating. Oh, it's for a music video. No, Megan Fox is literally Kel's type. Like, that is the kind of woman that I imagine him going after, either her or someone like a Demi Lovato type. But her sobriety journey is what cancels that out. I see them together.
So I see it from MGK's point of view, I see, yes, I completely agree. Megan is his type of girl. Sex appeal. She's a little mysterious, kind of the same thing Halsey had going. But I'm sorry, not Halsey. But the same, sorry, honest mistake. Confusing people. It's early. That is not G-Eazy. Sorry about everyone. But you know what? That's an honest mistake. Because,
Yeah.
but anyway, so moving on from that, I definitely, but Brian Austin Green, I think he has a little bad boy in him. So I see it. What do you guys think?
Y'all, please tell me that y'all love this because I have been like on the low rooting for this for a minute, Alex. I've been like, I know it's for a music video, but I know Kels and Megan Fox will look so good together. This is good news. This is good. This is the couples therapy that I needed on this Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about tequila right now, Alex. Before I forget, are you ready to do a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let me get my patty open, girl. Gotta get my patty. Hold on. If you guys want to take water shots with us,
some Patron.
Yes, girl. Every Tuesday, I'm gonna give it to you, girl. Bert. All right, we are cheersing to Cal, hopefully finding love, but if not, a revolutionary rebound for Megan Fox. Cheers.
Yes. Okay, so cheers to that. Woo! Are we cheersing to MGK or are we cheersing to G-Eazy?
Definitely not G-Eazy, girl. Definitely not. He's always taking the makeup off of women's faces. Absolutely not.
Yes. Actually, they obviously make a beautiful couple. I kind of like this older woman thing going on. Like, shout out to Megan Fox, All right, well, moving on to another couple, or not couple. We still don't know what's going on with Courtney and Scott, but get this. Before I get into that, Karina just said, Alex, what is that shot? I think I just blacked out for a second looking at it. Honestly, Courtney and I talked about it at the beginning. This is a double shot glass, and yes, I have to do a few more stories after this for the Hollyscoop channel, and we're just going to see how it turns out, because that's what we do. We got to take our tequila before we get into anything. So back to Courtney and Scott. Okay, so we'll get into it, but there's a lot of talk about the whole Kardashian family being in Wyoming on Kim and Kanye's ranch. Okay, so Courtney was the first to post a photo of herself, all smiles, holding up a baby lamb. And she's rocking her hair up and wearing jeans and a flannel. Well, fans were quick to notice that this flannel is actually Scott's flannel, the same flannel he wore in 2017 with Sophie in a photo, calling it the infamous flannel shirt. Now, the former couple, as we've mentioned, have spent a lot of time together in the recent weeks and are both currently staying with Kanye and Kim at this ranch. So what's going on here? I think... I don't know. Her wearing this flannel, that's showing a little bit more romance going on. Courtney?
I guess. Good for them.
Yes.
I really truly believe that they do this on purpose so that the reports can come out and it can look like all the puzzle pieces are fitting together. I truly don't believe that Courtney and Scott are in love with each other anymore. And that's okay. We don't have to agree on that, T-Tribe. But I just don't believe that they are in love with each other. I definitely believe that there will always be love there because of the children, but I'm not sure if I see them in a relationship that's romantic right now.
Yeah. It's just interesting because, like, growing up or just in general, anytime, you kind of liked a guy, you ask for his jacket or you put it on. So that whole aspect of it, like, but at the end of the day, she could just be a little cold. He's close. I mean,
it's like, can you grab that off the couch real quick? Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? It could be as simple as that.
everyone that's talking, there is still Kar Jenner tea time, but we moved them to the couples therapy because we got to talk about this couple or not, but we're going to get into the Kar Jenner tea time right now. So let's
Ooh.
get into it. Let's moving on from this because we really don't know what's going on with all of that. But let's kick it off with Kim, who...
But wait, Alex, we got to tell them to turn their volume down. Now, y'all, you hear the sound of my voice, as beautiful as it is, turn your volume down because we're about to get into this Kar Jenner tea time. Hello to everyone in my studio, which is no one, just me.
Yes. Yeah. I just absolutely love that. Okay, so now we're ready. We're ready to go with our Kar Jenner tea time. So get this, guys. We'll kick it off with Kim. Kim promotes a Black-owned fashion line. I'm sorry. It's the tequila speaking. In her new Instagram post, Kim is using her platform to spread awareness. This Black-owned fashion line. It's a pink knit set called Zenith. It retails on the site for a small amount of $275. And she captioned this, I want to tell you guys about a Black-owned brand that I love. Jolie Sadia owns and designs all of the knitwear, JBD Apparel. I love her stuff. Check it out at jbdapparel.com. So this is very, very awesome that she's doing this. Of course, we've mentioned a lot of celebs are kind of taking to their Instagram to showcase this. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is good for Kim to do this? Do you think that she should have done this a long time ago? It's kind of that same thing we've been talking about, a little too late. She should have already been promoting these Black-owned fashion lines and not just kind of going with the trend, right?
I just wonder why, Alex, this couldn't be done, why this couldn't come out again. This could have come out when everyone was coming out being like, you stole my design. Look, the Kar Jenners stole my design. Look, the Kar Jenners are stealing from Black people. That would have been, to me, the perfect opportunity for her to choose a Black-owned business and be like, listen, we made a mistake. Or she could even have shifted the blame and said, our designers messed up. We're so sorry. But we want to take this day or this week or one day out of the month to really shine a light on Black-owned businesses and just keep it simple.
Yeah.
It's not, Alex, when you have a part of your reputation that is like rooted in stealing from Black-owned businesses. So I wish that she would have done this sooner, but I'm glad that she's doing it now. Meh.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. T-Tribe, what are your thoughts on that? I think Kim should have done this sooner. I think we both kind of agree that it's a little too late. But, of course, go check out the line. You know, that's what it's here for. That's what our platform's for. And if you like her pink set, go check it out and buy it if you can afford it. I don't know who wants to spend $275 on a knit set. I mean, there's literally, 3 inches of fabric, but you do you, everyone.
Do you want $200 to buy some napkins, y'all? Y'all want to be cute in some pink knitted napkins? Y'all go right on ahead and spend your coin. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so let's get to the Kardashians. As I mentioned earlier, are vacationing at Wyoming. Of course, it was North's 7th birthday, which is pretty much what fans are speculating why they were there. So first, we saw Kourtney in the flannel. Then Kourtney and Kim posted matching firework Instagram stories that literally look like 4th of July. So North is just having the best birthday ever. Then Khloe shared a photo from Kylie Jenner's private jet, suggesting that she too was en route to join the family before posting a video of herself on a quad bike. Kylie shares an adorable photo of her and Stormi in these matching cowboy boots. They're not matching, but they're both wearing the cowboy boots. Kylie has these like orange heeled ones in perfect Kylie fashion. And then Stormi has little cute tan ones on, and they're in 2 shades of blue. They look great, but they're all there. And Insider says that Kris is also there, but she hasn't posted anything yet on social media. Fans are upset. They're still not following social distancing guidelines. I think, my opinion is that, they have the opportunity on a ranch to do this 6 feet apart, but they're not following it. So What are your thoughts? Do you think, people, I know we kind of discussed this before, but obviously the pandemic is not over. The virus is still very real. Is this inappropriate for the Kardashians to be still posting themselves, or do they deserve a vacation away in Wyoming to celebrate North's birthday?
For me, Alex, I feel like if you're going to do that, don't take pictures of it. Don't take pictures and videos of it and put it online because, like I've screamed a million
Right.
times, people see that and then they're like, "Oh, well, it's fine for me to go outside." I can't tell you how many people in the grocery store like they're not wearing masks anymore, and you go out and you go and do your curbside pickup, and people are running around with no mask on. Even in my neighborhood, no mask on while you're walking your dog. WTF? But they can do whatever they want. They can get sick if they want. We can only control what we do. I just wish that they wouldn't put it online because they are idols, whether they want to be or not, and they want to be. So I wish that they would act like it a little.
I completely agree. It's almost kind of like they know how big their platforms are, and it would just make a little bit more sense to kind of keep to yourself. I understand North is only 7 years old. She may not fully understand what's going on. She may want to see her family. We all want to see our family and friends. This is not ideal. But I agree. They're kind of, by posting it, they're making it okay. And it's not okay because while, some guidelines have said up to 10 people can be together, those people have to have either, don't quote me, but I think you have to have had quarantine together or been in the same house or all of that. And we know they don't all live together in one big house unless they all moved into Kim and Kanye's ranch in Wyoming. So just don't post about it.
Yeah, I agree. They should just, that's something they need to put on mute because people,
Yeah.
they see that and they're like, oh, well, I'm going to go hang out with my friends at the mall now too. And it's like, no.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Enough of a Card Jenner tea time today. Let's move on to the headline of the day, which you're all here for. So, Kourtney, YouTube refuses to recognize Nicki and 6ix9ine's YouTube record. So over the weekend, 6ix9ine and Nicki claimed that their track Trollz had shattered the record for the most YouTube views in 24 hours with. Now they broke the record of 6ix9ine's last month's record of with Gooba, his last song. But YouTube refuses to recognize this, saying that they bought 10 million of those views.
That's 6ix9ine views?
Yes. So they wrote this statement saying videos eligible for YouTube's 24-hour record debuts are those with the highest views from organic sources within the first 24 hours of the video's public release. This includes direct links to the video search results, external sites that embed the video, and YouTube features like the homepage, Watch Next, and Trending. Video advertising is an effective way to reach specific audiences with a song debut, but paid advertising views on YouTube will no longer be considered when looking at a 24-hour record debut. So they're saying that paid advertising views are not considered for the record. So advertise it, as many people do, but YouTube will not recognize this. Interesting, right?
It's very interesting because when Justin, and this is not shade to the believers, Justin was like telling people to use like weird, illegal, out of the country ways to stream Yummy and watch Yummy so the views counted. So like, where's that?
Yeah.
I find that to be very strange. I'm curious if that is going to stick and stand. Just because I remember seeing a clip of 6ix9ine posting. For those of you guys that don't know, YouTube Studio, YouTube, the platform for creators, has like a studio, like a back end where you can see the views in real time, and 6ix9ine was showing us the views in real time. So I'm very curious to see if this is something that will stick or if they're just being weird just to be weird. Because I feel like if the rules apply to 6ix9ine, then they should apply to Justin Bieber as well. Just because, Yeah,
Karina's saying in the chat that 6ix9ine went off about buying views, and now this what goes around comes around, I guess, which is very true. A lot of people are saying this is hypocritical because 6ix9ine just went on record saying that he called out Ari and Bieber for buying number ones on the Billboard chart. He said they're lying and corrupt. You got caught cheating and the world will know now. 6 credit cards used to buy 60,000 copies. So
I agree with Wesley. Wesley said a lot of other artists buy YouTube views and not a single word is said, only when it's Nicki. And Wesley, I very much agree. It always seems to be some sort of weird problem or like goal moving when it's Nicki Minaj. When it came to the #1 with her and Doja Cat, it was like, no, because this, and this version, and it doesn't have Nicki credited, so she doesn't have the #1. It's like always some sort of weird fine print when it comes to anything involving. I don't even think this has anything to do with 6ix9ine, to be transparent, Alex. I think that this is a thing involving Nicki because she's attached to it. Meh.
Yeah, you know, I hear you. Like, this is something that many artists do. This is not something new, but now it's just with this new statement, it may very well have something to do with Nicki. You know, we don't know, but I think they're going to fight this because 6ix9ine has been very vocal lately about his feelings on what he thinks is right and wrong. So I'm interested to see kind of how the story develops and, you know, if they will actually confirm that those views or that paid advertising views kind of translate into actual views and this record will be right. T-Tribe, what do you think? I know. We'll have to keep watching. But on that note, Kourtney, that is the end of the morning tea for Tequila Tuesday. It's been a great, great show. I know we already took our shot, but let's cheers again. I guess it's kind of bad luck to cheers without any tequila.
Cheers. With my empty shot.
Cheers.
Cheers to another successful Tuesday. Yes, come on,
drop on that. Yes, and make sure you follow us tomorrow for What Wesley Said Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm your girl, Alex Schiffman. You can follow me on socials at Alex Schiffman, and of course, you can follow Kourtney Revolution. Where at, Kourtney?
You can follow me online as well as my own individual YouTube channel where I talk about pop culture as well at Kourtney Revolution for the Green Chair Chats. And we will see you tomorrow for, like Alex said, What Wesley Said Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now,
all right, take us out, Kourtney.
Wash your hands, Leo. Wash.